Rape, robbery, and murder, man. Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Your gold and your silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you.
Right, it said your gold and your silver is cankered, meaning your money supply is corrupted, man. All right, you got this petrodollar, this dollar bill that's not even valued by nothing, man. No gold, not backed by gold or silver, no nothing. All right, it's just straight up paper they print now, man. Monopoly money, man. Yep. All right, you got the Federal Reserve just kicking out more and more money, man, which is causing what? More hyperinflation, which is going to crash the economy, man. Okay, so your riches are corrupted, man. Go ahead.
And shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
Go ahead.
Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
You have heaped treasure together for the last days, man. Hey, there was a video that the elder Manatazaba had shared, and it went through all the countries that had the most gold. And guess who had the most gold? America, man. All right. And read it one more time.
Verse 3.
Yep.
Your gold and your silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you. And shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
Go ahead.
I want to speak on that word cankered. You look it up in etymology. It says cankered, and now it says a pernicious and it said malign.
Malign. Yep.
Malign influence that is hard to get rid of. You know, so hey, that is ultimately a cancer. This money is ultimately a cancer to Esau, man.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Well, scripture speak about how he laid himself in that thick clay. And he got caught in it like quicksand. He can't get up this shit. You see?
Nigga stuck.
It's no ways, no more of his policies, legislation.
What's the quantitative easing they
Yeah,
call
none
it?
of that shit gonna work.
None of that.
He can give out stimmies from here to Timbuktu. It ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, you keep raising the debt ceiling.
Right. Signing some new bullshit. Like, come on, man. Just let the shit crash already, man.
You can't heal Babylon.
Come on, man.
Let this, hey, this bitch gonna die.
Just let it go.
Swelling bubble, right?
Let it go, bro. Shit. Go ahead.
Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
You have heaped treasure together for the last days. The gold, the resources, man. You know, all that this is it. Go ahead.
Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields.
The hire of the laborers. Who are the laborers? All right, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics. All right, you are the slaves. Go ahead. It's all good.
Which is of you kept back by fraud.
Which is of you kept back by fraud, man. Taxes, all right, redlining, you know. Debt, okay? Because we live in a debt-based society, man. See, Esau allows you to accumulate all this debt because he knows what? You're going to be a slave to it forever because why? You get hit with interest. You know? How is it that you take out a loan? how is it you take out a loan for 20 grand, right? But when you get to the end of paying that loan back, you got to pay him back almost down 25 to 30 grand.
Yep.
Because of interest, man.
Yep.
That's wicked.
Yep. Usury. This nigga is
usury, man.
Wicked, man.
You know? How you gonna tax somebody for not having a certain amount of money in the bank account?
Right.
You get hit with bank fees because you ain't got more than
It's like
35.
That's wicked,
no,
man.
If you got under, I think it's like $5 to $10, you're getting hit with that shit.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah. But I thought it was a bank account.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
What if I don't want to put money in my
Come on,
account?
man.
What if I just want cash?
What if you was having a bad month? So you gonna tax me?
Hey, they be quick with that shit.
Come
too,
on, man. This nigga wicked, man. Go ahead, man.
Quiet, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
Right, so that's the point. So the cries of the righteous have gone up and they're being heard by Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All the deception, the fraud, the usury. All right. Hey, our people are crying out, man. You know, when is the Lord gonna do away with this shit, man? Hey, this is what you call oppression. This is truly oppression, man.
Yeah, right.
You know?
That's right.
Yep. Is there any more in there? Was that it?
Go to verse 5.
See what that says. Read that.
Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth.
Beautiful.
And been wanton.
Yeah, you devils have lived in pleasure, man. You done had the luxurious life. You done lived the lifestyle. All right? All the money, the multiple houses, the private jets. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have resources to pass down to your family line. You know, you didn't live deliciously, man. Go ahead.
Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter.
But it says you have nourished your hearts for as in the day of slaughter, man. So now you about to pay up.
That's right.
You about to be met with the sword, man. You know?
Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you.
Right, you have condemned and killed the just. The just are the Israelites.
Yep.
And it says he doeth not resist you because Jake don't got to stand in army.
Yep.
Our people have no way to defend themselves, man.
Yep.
All right?
And a good example of that when you had Black Wall Street, man.
Yep.
Because with Black Wall Street, man, Jake was thriving to the point to where they was ready to break away from America and pretty much have their own banking system. And what Esau do, man? Esau that was like, nah, y'all can't do that. So he went and dropped bombs on Black Wall Street. So that was the last time Jake was able to, get together like that and try to, establish something, man.
Yep. And when you read the scriptures, the Lord referred to Jacob as a worm. That's one of the reasons why. Because the Most High set it up where Jake can't come and be in this man's system and ever thrive or ever have it or be sovereign. It's never gonna happen. Why would he allow his slaves to be on, to be on his level or be above his level?
Exactly.
Because Jake would eventually be greater than him.
And they know that. That's why they had to introduce drugs and all that other stuff
Right.
to pollute your mind. Because, like I said, when Jake put their mind to something, they become great at it, man. That's why you got these Jakes that's in the world, that get into like the lawyers, the doctors, and the courts. Hey, they become great at that because that's in our nature to be, gods on the earth, man.
Yeah. See, Esau, you're a threat. Esau can allow Jake to become great at nothing.
Right.
Because you're going to outdo him, man.
That's why, hey, it's always a reminder when you niggas get to a point to where you think you got it. Esau's always gonna give you that reminder, like, look, man, you're still a nigga, man.
Exactly.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
What's that saying in the world they have? It's called if you keep going up, and it says it's called like a glass ceiling.
Yep.
You can see it, but you ain't gonna get there.
Yeah.
You know?
The nigga with the car.
Yeah.
And it happens to all Jakes, and it happens in all, it goes on continually, all the time. Which ultimately it's the curses.
Yeah.
The Lord's only gonna let you get up so high.
Yeah.
Whether you Bill Cosby or whoever these big time entertainers, athletes, all these big time people in the society, they can only go so far.
Yeah.
The curses don't get your ass.
Hey, man, the borrow is subject to lender, man.
That's right. Yep.
So you're never gonna be able to get out from under Esau, man.
That's right. You got something to add on.
Yeah, you got it.
It's Isaiah 47:7.
Yep.
And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
See, Esau didn't remember or consider what the end of his wickedness was going to be.
That's right.
The scriptures say it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation. Yep. That he that leads us to captivity must go into captivity. All those precepts, all those things. We see them devils spoke about it. Yep. Thomas Jefferson and all these guys, all these different philosophers and so on and so forth. They were speaking and making reference to the scriptures. Thomas Jefferson got a famous quote where he said that the God of justice ain't gonna sleep forever.
Yeah.
And that the wheels of fortune gonna turn. And he said he trembled for his people when that time comes. Yep. You see? Read that one more time.
And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart,
Yep.
neither didst remember the latter end of it.
Yep. You didn't consider or remember what was gonna come in the end.
He said something like that.
Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that saith in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I see the loss of, or know the loss of children.
Yeah, read that line one more time.
The whole thing?
Yep.
Therefore hear now this,
Now listen to this, the Lord said.
thou that art given to pleasures.
See, Esau, his whole system, the way of living is all about pleasure. It's all about do as thou wilt. That's what do as thou wilt is. Do what feels. You see, do what you want to do. That's he who's given the pleasure. And he puts that do as thou wilt spirit to the whole world. That's why everybody is intoxicated. You see what I'm saying? They're intoxicated with what? The ways of Babylon, the philosophy.
Yeah. And he doesn't push, having temperance, man.
Yep.
If you just doing whatever you want, you overindulge in it, eventually that's gonna come back to bite you, man.
No boundaries.
That's why you letting a little 3-year-old in the candy store and tell them do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's how Esau has done with the tribes here and with the people in the world.
You wonder why you walking around in a damn sugar coma, man.
That's right.
That's our people.
The cavities all in their mouth.
Yeah.
There was a girl out here in I forgot what she was at. It was a little dick girl. And her mom fed her nothing but fucking Takis, man. Her fucking appendix exploded.
See?
Damn.
Like 10 years old.
Damn.
See, women like that should be put to death, bro.
Yeah,
They should
man.
bring them right out, chop their fucking head off.
Right.
Showing you how wicked this whole land is, that you can even do something like that.
You ain't allowed that, yo.
That could even be a thought.
Right.
To be, that's crazy, man. This place is wicked.
Yo, I remember seeing on it was like Maury or one of them shows like that a long time ago. It was this little this woman, she was feeding her damn her toddler like whole like regular food like chicken and shit. That little girl was like a fucking blow up ball, like you know the little chick from Willy Wonka. She was looking like that, man, as a toddler, man. You know?
Yeah, be seeing a lot of kids that look like that.
Damn, bro.
I got something after this too.
Yep.
Therefore, hear now this, that thou that art given to pleasures,
Yep.
that dwellest carelessly,
Carelessly. Go ahead.
that saith in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
See, America don't think it's ever going to be dethroned. Nope. You see? So that's why the Lord said, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock. The Lord was making that remembrance in Obadiah. You the caveman. Don't forget the one that dwell in the cleft of the rock.
Yep.
You think that because you ruling, that you ain't going to be brought down? You think that I'm going to just sit back and let you do what you're doing forever? Everything, once again, is time sensitive. It's only for a time and a season. And this nigga's season is almost over.
That's right.
Keep going, a little bit more.
I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
See, Babylon ain't been touched yet, but that time is coming where this land's gonna get invaded. It's gonna get invaded and it's gonna be destroyed. Give me a little bit more, like one more line.
But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day.
We were speaking earlier, when we just got here, brothers was going into how it's gonna happen in a moment, right? When you look up the word hour too, it goes back to a moment. So it's gonna come suddenly like this. That time is upon us, where it's gonna come in a moment. It says in one day, go ahead.
The loss of children,
Yeah, this place is gonna be destroyed. All your Green Berets, all your big time people, all these people in the so-called police force, all of your National Guard, hey, they're about to get destroyed. Go ahead.
and widowhood,
Widowhood, gonna be death and destruction.
they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantment.
So for all the wickedness that you've done, the Lord and this whole land has been established off that. Nothing but wickedness and sorcery. DC is built like a pentagram and all kinds. It's just so much, so many depths to wickedness of this place. We'll be here all day talking about how this land is so fucking wicked. So the Lord said, hey, all that's gonna be destroyed in a moment.
Yep. Zephaniah 3, verses 1 and 2. And it reads, it says, woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city. Give me, somebody hold Micah 2 and 10. Let me read that again. Zephaniah 3 and 1, it says, woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city. Now we know this is talking about Nineveh, right? But America is spiritually Nineveh, man. This is a filthy and polluted and oppressing city, man. All right, it even says in my sword, rebellious and unclean. All right? You cannot say that in America, man. And what's the latest bullshit that's going on with this whole cancel culture campaign dealing with these transformers? Dave Chappelle, that shit is sickening, man. The fact that these demons even have a voice, man, is just absurd, man.
Right.
You know?
These niggas are complaining like something tragic happened to them, man. And all Dave Chappelle was trying to, say was pretty much, y'all trip about that, but then, like you said, I've been saying nigga, I said nigga over, 5,000 times throughout my stand-up. Nobody said nothing, but I say one joke about the Transformers, now y'all ready to get rid of them, man,
Hypocritical society. This place is wicked, man.
Yeah, Esau ain't got nothing to say when Jake is degrading himself, but the moment they touch on what he doing, that's when it's a problem, man.
Yeah, but David Chappelle said what it's all about, corporate interests.
That's it, man.
All right, because hey, these devils they have the power to silence who they want to silence or whatever. That's what it's all about, man. But at the end of the day, the hell with you, you alphabet gangs.
Right.
All right, you nasty people. All right, because you're gonna see judgment too. All right, verse 2, Zephaniah 3 and 2, it says, she obeyed not the voice, she received not correction. She trusted not in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. She drew not near to the Most High. And that's why this place got to get judged. Okay? Because everything, the law, statutes, commandments have been done away with. Like it tells you in Revelation 11, it talks about how the Lord was basically crossed out. All right? When it comes to anything righteous, when it comes to anything related with the scriptures, it's not involved. But nothing but wickedness, abominations, all right, and everything that's unclean and rebellious to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua,
got that Micah 2 and 10?
Con. Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
That's why we telling Jake, man, arise ye and depart. And that's not talking about physically leaving the land. It's talking about having a certain mindset, man. Detaching from Babylon and coming into the ways of righteousness, man. Go ahead.
Because it is polluted,
Because this place is polluted. Go ahead.
it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
And this place is going to destroy you even with a sword destruction. This place is polluted on a physical level and on a spiritual level, man. This is why so many of our people got so many goddamn demons on them, man.
Yeah.
This is why, as it tells you, 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, where it says the God of this world have blinded the minds of them that believe not, because they weren't able to see the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua. Man.
Yeah, that's why
You know?
our people walk around in gross darkness, man. Because this place promotes you being polluted, man. Everything that this society puts up is a means to destroy you, man.
Yep.
This is why you shouldn't, put your mind to this place.
Yeah, niggas with titties, man.
Yep. Got that thing, what, chicks with dicks?
Yeah, you can't make this up.
That's what they got. Yeah, that's
But this what goes on in this place, man. Our people love to have it so. But we're in the mindset of the kingdom. Give me Hebrews 13 and 14 real quick. Yep. Because this is the mindset you're supposed to have, man.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 14. For here have we no continuing city.
For here in Babylon, America, we have no continuous city, man. For all these niggas that say, oh yeah, we need to just go ahead, get all our black leaders together, get the money together and make our own government, build our own banks. You know, the Lord ain't with that shit. As the brother brought out, Black Wall Street is a prime example.
Been there, done that, it failed. We moving on to what's working, which is the scripture.
If that was the case, how come people like Oprah Winfrey and Michael Jordan and all these big name niggas that got so-called money, how come they don't come together and do shit like
Yeah,
that?
you see all this so-called good Jay-Z doing, you ain't never heard him talk about we need to bring Diddy and all these other top name niggas together and do something, because they don't care.
No, they all control.
Yep.
Let them even utter some shit like that out of their lips, man. Esau fucking sniping.
council culture.
You'll see some damn horrendous thing come out, how Jay-Z or somebody touching kids or something,
right.
and they're gonna demonize him, and this nigga gonna go away.
He done, man.
You know?
Because hey, that's why you have certain celebrities that even say, when you get that type of money, they give you them black cards. But Esau monitoring your bank
Exactly, I was about to
accounts.
say that. Spirit.
Like Meek Mill said, man, you do something that goes against the grain, they'll freeze your bank account.
They won't touch you physically. They'll get you where it hurts, which is your pocket, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Which is what these niggas care about.
So that shows you, let's read that again in Hebrews 13 and 14.
Hebrews 13 and 14.
As we just read in Micah 2 and 10, this place ain't your rest. Go ahead.
For here have we no continuing city.
So we have no continuous city, man. This place was set up to be our slavery, man. Go ahead.
It says, but we seek one to come.
But we seek one to come, and that's the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, where we're going to rule and be truly sovereign, man. But hey, the majority of our people, they don't want that, man.
Nah, man.
They want to stay right here in hell,
Because they can't see life without being under subjection under Esau, man. Because they have such low self-confidence within themselves that they don't think that they can prosper, man. Without the help or influence of Esau, man.
Con.
You know?
Okay, Con, what you got? Just throw them out there.
Hey, somebody give me Revelation 18 and 4 and 5, Mama Shop.
Con,
This is just to add on to the spirit.
Have it right here. Revelation 18 and 4. Quick drop. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Hey, it's the spirit of the Lord is going to be speaking to the children of Israel, more specifically the elect, telling them to come out of her, meaning come out of the ways of Babylon.
It says that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive none of her plagues.
If you don't come out of Babylon, if you don't repent, you don't come back to being an Israelite. Right. And you're going to receive the same judgment that she's going to receive.
Right. That's why the Lord's going to come back with the chariot and beam up the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be consumed by that fire that he's bringing.
Yep.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Because all the wickedness that Esau done done, they got to the point where the Most High has reached its zenith. Now there's no much higher to go. So reach its apex. Now the Lord, all right, enough. Bring the rest of these end-time prophets. You got the angels working double time right now. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to give them the green light, and them trumpets going to get blown, and the
That's
prophets
right.
going to start going even further.
Yep.
It says, and the Most High have remembered her iniquity.
And the Most High never forgot all the things that this dirty dog Esau did. He never forgot it. You see? So that justice that's coming, Most High got it coming on the way because he never forgot. You see? But Esau think that none see of him. All the wickedness, he think he's going to get away with that.
Yep. Hebrews 11 and 14 to 16.
And it reads, it says, for they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country. Verse 15, and truly, if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have had an opportunity to have returned. Verse 16, the point. It says, but now they desire a better country, that is, in heavenly, where Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is not ashamed to be called their power, for he hath prepared for them a city.
He prepared for them a city, which is the kingdom of heaven. That's what's being prepared for the children of Israel, starting with the elect. It's the kingdom of heaven. So we don't give a damn about this city. We don't give a damn about this world and its current rulership. And we're looking for the one to come. The brother just read the precept. We don't give a damn about this world because the Lord got a perfect city for us.
That's right.
Me and the brother was building earlier going into this. In 2nd Ezra, the 8th chapter. Matter of fact, 2nd Ezra 8:52. You can bring it out if you want to. Okay, go ahead. Bring it out.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Yeah. That's the mindset, man. We looking for a new heaven and a new earth which dwelleth righteousness, where everything is going to be right in its rightful order, man.
Yep.
All right, where things are going to be normal again, man.
Yep.
You know, majority of our people don't want that, man.
Yeah. Hey,
You know?
you sit there and ask an average person, man, can you imagine a world where you ain't never gonna see a homo, you ain't never gonna see no woman that's out of order, you know, she gonna be fully, you know, dressed in modest apparel,
Yep.
not be talking back to her man, you know, the men gonna be in their right mind. An average person, they can't think of a world that's just like that, man. That's only in movies and fucking TV shows, man.
God, it's
you
a
know?
fantasy, right?
It's a fantasy life, man. But that's actually what's about to happen to the earth, man.
Yep.
Because unbeknownst unto you, especially for you damn Christians, the kingdom of heaven is going to be on the earth, man. We're not going to be floating in the clouds with no damn gold pavement walking in the sky, man. It's going to be in the earth, man.
That's right. That's right. Full
There you
count.
go, Shalom.
Super count.
God, that's it.
Hey, got any more?
Yeah, what you got?
You got something to add?
2nd Ezra chapter 8, you can start at verse 52.
Yeah, this is what we waiting for.
For unto you is paradise open.
Unto you, the elect. Paradise is waiting for you. So it's all a matter of, hey, if you have that number, you're going to come into the fold. But unto you, paradise is open, the Lord says. It's a promise. Go ahead.
The tree of life is planted.
Yeah, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
That's right.
Knowledge of the heaven. All that come with it. Y'all must have somebody talking for, bro.
The time is come. Slocky. The time to come is prepared. Plenteous is made ready.
Plenteous is made ready. Woo. Plenteous is made, in righteousness, everything your heart can desire. Perfection is made ready for you. And yes, we're gonna have so many wives, we're gonna lose track of how many we got.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A man gonna have more than one woman in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Yes. So you women, hey, y'all gonna be in y'all right mind. And y'all gonna love it. And y'all gonna be bringing women to us.
Exactly.
Y'all gonna be giving us y'all handmaids and servants.
Right.
You see? Because that's the righteous way. Read about Leah and Rachel. Keep
That's
going.
right.
Yep. A city is builded.
Hey, this city is gonna be built by these heathens. We got our people over here building right now. These Israelites not gonna be building the kingdom of heaven. They're not gonna be doing that.
Israelite ain't gonna be thinking about building. Whether it's making a meal,
Right.
You know, whether nothing. Hey, everything's gonna be made for you,
Remember,
man.
man, I always quote it. He said, "Works." My son Hakeem works.
Right.
He all down with James
Right.
Right.
Yeah, James Earl Jones.
Hey, wait. Why would a prince? Why would a king? And why would a princess be working?
Right.
What
Hey,
king?
for the women, it tells you that, hey, her feet not even gonna touch the ground, man. You know, she gonna be carried, man.
Yep.
That's heavy.
That's the type of dominion we looking forward to,
Yeah.
man.
So the hell with this. We can't never get that on this side. So why would you even
That's
look
royalty,
for it?
man.
You see? That's real royalty. You see? Go ahead. Not having three Hublot watches like my man. What was it that Floyd Mayweather and them be talking about?
Yeah.
I got $3 million watches.
Richard Milley.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. We literally going to live the extension of our name.
Right.
Yasha Allah.
right.
He is Prince of the Power, man. All right? That's gonna be physically manifested in the world to come.
That's right.
That's right.
Go ahead.
A city is builded and rest is allowed.
Hey, and rest is gonna be allowed. I mean, you're gonna really know what it means to have rest.
Yeah.
Because you ain't getting no rest here. They ain't talking about having 3 days off from work. You know, that ain't rest.
Right.
They ain't talking about getting a week off from work. That ain't rest.
Hey, your ass can
2 week vacation.
barely get good sleep at night.
Exactly.
Your ass waking up 3 in the morning every damn day. You know, you can't get comfortable in the bed.
Nope.
You literally can't get rest here. You know?
And then, even if you did think you could get some rest, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
If you think you get some rest out here, you still can't get no rest because you're worried about bills, you're worried about this. There's always something to worry about.
Yeah.
You see? So you can't get no rest here. ain't worried about those damn bills in the kingdom. We gonna own everything. Go ahead.
Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom.
The perfect goodness and wisdom gonna be there. Meaning all of Israel gonna be wise. They're gonna come out the womb, they're gonna be wise.
Yeah.
You see? We ain't gonna have to tell you, we ain't got to teach the, our people. Hey, you know the Lord, hey, you know you,
Exactly.
hey, what are you? Oh, you the tribe of Benjamin. We ain't gonna be doing none of that, man. You see? Hey, they gonna already have that wisdom.
Hey, wait, what tribe Jadakiss?
Yeah, what tribe? Yeah. Like that really matters. Go ahead, bro.
The root of evil is still up from you.
All wickedness is gonna be gone, man. That's why it tells you in Revelation 21, hey, it tells you that we're gonna be perfect. We ain't gonna cry no more tears. Ain't gonna be no more back pain. None of that, man. Ain't gonna be no diseases. They ain't gonna have, no kind of, ailments. Go ahead.
Weakness and the mark is hid from you.
And that weakness still is going into mortality. Meaning we're gonna have immortality. Yep. So our bodies ain't gonna get weak. We ain't gonna be feeble. You see? We ain't gonna get a cold. None of that type of stuff.
And corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the end of death. That's gonna be the end of any wickedness. That's gonna be the end of it. That's it. It's gonna be done. You see? So that's what we want. Yeah. That's good.
All right, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Hey, even though we catching hell and we dying in this flesh, but our spirit is growing every day, man. Yep. The inner man is be renewed every day. Go ahead.
Verse 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
Hey, Paul said this, what we going through in this hell is literally a light affliction, man. Go ahead.
It says, but for a moment working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Hey, man, so this hell that we catching is going to work out a far more exceeding weight of glory, man. Because the kingdom of heaven is going to be heavy, man. The blessings that the ones that endure to the end are going to be heavy, man.
I got to back that up.
God.
Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Read it again.
Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Right? So the things that we go through, this hell that we go through, the afflictions that we may experience is not comparable to what we can obtain in the kingdom, man. So we shouldn't forsake what we have at stake.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Go back to that. Finish that for me.
Verse 2 Corinthians 4 and 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporal.
Hey, what you see is temporal, man. Okay? This place is here today and it's going tomorrow, man. Go ahead.
It says, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
That's right.
That was it?
Yeah. Give me that one in Corinthians about how the eye has not seen, ear have heard. Yep. Give me that real quick. Hey, the brother did a lesson about, basically don't forsake your blessings for that morsel of meat, man. You know what I'm saying? He did a lesson on that. It was heavy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Jacob's in a mindset, man, like Esau. Forsake all his whole blessing just to have that morsel of meat, man, which is what? The ways, the cares of this life, essentially, man.
Living a microwave mentality.
Exactly.
Man.
God.
1 Corinthians 2 and verse 9. But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have they entered into the heart of man, and the things of Yahweh have been prepared for them that love him.
Right. So we don't even really understand what the Lord has in store for us, all right, in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Yep.
We can't even really give it to you in words, man.
That's right.
We're gonna have to see it with our own eyes, man. But as we read in that Corinthians, man, what we're going through in this hell is a light affliction, man. Because we have something of a far more exceeding weight of glory that awaits us, man.
Right.
Right. Any more in there? That's it? Okay. Yeah, what you got?
This is John chapter 14, verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High, believe also in me. Now, mind you, this is Redland, so this is Yahweh Shah speaking. It says, in my Father's house are many mansions.
Yup.
If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you.
And that's heavy, man. The kingdom of heaven and also the other planets, man.
Yep.
Hey, he said in my Father's house, the heavens, right?
Yep.
He said in my Father's house are many mansions, man. Okay? Because, hey, we're going to be able to exist on those planets. That's why, as you read, we're going to be changed. We're going to have those new bodies to exist on those planets, man.
Hey, brothers are gonna have their own galaxies, man.
Come on, man.
Because when it says, about the elect, all right, we're gonna be pretty much rulers over galaxies, man, over the universe, man.
Yep.
Like He-Man.
Oh, man, I got a definition on that. Read that one more time.
Yeah. It's St. John 14:2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you.
Right, so Yahweh Shah has prepared these planets for the elect to live upon, man.
Yeah.
That's why Esau in NASA, they got these high-level telescopes where they can actually see, okay, well, life could actually exist here, man.
Right.
See, Mars, all that. Esau knows that, but he ain't gonna be able to tap into that, man.
Yeah, the Lord's teasing him when he lets them see that, man.
Exactly.
Because the earth, you gotta understand, man, as it says, Scripture tell you that Israel is as the sand of the sea. So, hey, when Israel starts repopulating, man, hey, we're gonna eventually fill this earth up. So we're gonna have to go to other planets, man.
That's right.
You know?
You know, I had the definition real quick.
I can read verse 3 like that.
Yeah. Read verse 3, break it down.
It says, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may also be. Right, so when Yahweh Shah returns, man, he's going to beam up the elect, and then that's going to be the start of the kingdom of heaven, man. You know? So we're going to inherit, the whole universe, man.
That's right.
I'm gonna say something too, real briefly.
Go.
And the way you know that it's talking about the universe is because when you read the scriptures, it tells you that the earth is the Lord's footstool. So that shows you ain't talking about, those mansions is talking about the universe. Because once again, the earth is just the Lord's footstool. He said the heavens are like curtains to him. You see? So that shows you how vast, this blessing is going to be. That's why it's going to be beyond human comprehension. Because it's something that we physically couldn't see until we're able to see it.
I want to add on to that about us being the rulers of the universe, right? Let me add on to that real quick. Okay? Yeah, so I got that definition of the word elect in the Greek. I forgot what verse this is from, but I screenshotted it. So that Greek word is eklektos. Definition C at the bottom in the lexicon, it says, angels are called elektoi, as those who God has chosen out from other created beings to be peculiarly associated with him and his highest ministers in governing the universe. You see that? And that's going to be